Hello YouTube, this is Shirley426, and today we have a review of a Gundam Converge figure. This is the Hobby Magazine exclusive Gundam Covnerge Crossbone Gundam X-0. Now, for those who are up to date with the Gundam Converge news or product line, this is not the renewal version. This is, as I mentioned, is the Hobby Magazine exclusive. What is a Hobby Magazine exclusive is that sometimes when you buy a Hobby Magazine, they will include a prize inside of them, and this is one of those figures that you can only get if you bought the magazine at the time. So obviously at the time, this thing, according to the box here, this is the box. So for those who are not aware or not used to Gundam Converge, this is how a usual Gundam Converge box looks like. So you can definitely tell this is a very different box. Very long and one of those cardboard boxes as well. We got the nice picture going on here of the actual figure. Crossbone Gundam X-0, even on the back. I can open it up, but the inside is pretty simple than you think, so nothing too special going on inside. So, yeah. For those who are aware, yes, the latest Gundam Converge product line that was announced actually included the Crossbone Gundam X-0 with a new mold, and then the weapon, instead of having a Peacock blaster, they decided to give it the shotgun, but in its beam saber mode. So kind of an odd choice, but okay. So for those who knows about Crossbone Gundam, or even who doesn't know about Crossbone Gundam X-0, to give you an idea where this shows up is that the Crossbone Gundam X-0 was not actually seen or shown in the original Crossbone Gundam manga. After the main story ended, so basically after Steel 7, this thing makes an appearance from the Crossbone Gundam Ghost series, I believe. So yeah, that's where he shows up. So it's still the basis of a Crossbone Gundam, the basic simple Crossbone Gundam, but this time this thing has a, how should I say, like a sensor inside of it where, because the pilot cannot see, he lost his vision, so what he relies on is on sound. So this mobile suit has like this kind of a sound radar thing, so the pilot can actually still use it. So let's see what we got on the figure. So as I mentioned, this is the old mold. So the Crossbone Gundam X1 and X2 actually has been renewed as well. So and I do not own those because at the time I was trying to get them, but they were just too popular. Where every place, every shop I went to were pretty much sold out with those two, and Tallgeese 3. So let's see what we got. So one of the best ways to tell whether this is a old version or not is number one of these stands. If it's a figure that uses one of these stands, it means that it's been out for a while. Of course, even without this one can stand on its own, so not too necessary. So, and number two for the Crossbone Gundam, the way how the backpack plugs out, you can see that they still use the traditional L-shaped peg. Of course, mine is getting a little bit on the loose side, so I might need to glue mine on as well in the long run. The arms, once again, the pegs are on the body and the holes on the arm. There are some figures out there where it's the other way around, where the peg is on the arm and then hole is in the body. This one I did not have any issues with being too tight, because sometimes figures would come in too tight, so what I would do is get a screwdriver and then try to like expand the hole inside. And then the hands, I believe the hands, this one on the left arm hand does not pop out. The right hand, which also includes the Peacock launcher, let's see. Yes, the hand can be popped out as well, because some people like to customize their figures, and sometimes you want to swap out the weapons as well. And this one that is actually using a trigger finger, and let's see, I don't think, it looks like, yes, the weapon and the hand is a separate piece, because there are some figures out there where, once again, the hand is molded into the weapon as well. So this one, if you want to use it separately, you can do so as well. And the Peacock launcher looks okay, very simple looking design for what it is. And the head, they did an excellent job with the head. I don't really see any mold issues or anything that looks, off. The only thing what I would do is maybe I won't need, although I might need to check the images one more time for the original art style, is that if I would color the eyes black for the skull on the inside to just give it that extra detail look. And sadly, they do not give you the open face, the mouth open version as well, because the Crossbone Gundams, they can open their mouths to use their abilities as well. Other than that, there's no moving parts on the figure itself other than the head, but the head also is meant to pop out as well. So yeah. but they did a really excellent job on the mold for its age, and then the color, they used a really nice metallic silver, because the P-Bandai HG version, it's not as metallic as this. It's more of a dark gray going on the kit. There is a P-Bandai Master Grade out there. I haven't tried it yet, so I'm not sure how the color is. And the Robot Damashi version definitely looks amazing. Of course, that's a very rare figure at this point. And I guess that's pretty much it. So if you are a fan of Gundam Converge figures, getting one of these is definitely going to be a challenge at this point. But if you have one, you're one of the lucky ones, because they never. So what I'm saying is that they never actually sold this figure separately. You could only get this by buying the hobby magazine. So, and according to the box date, this was out on 2013. So yeah. So anyway, thanks for watching the review, and if you definitely like the Gundam Crossbone X-0, there's an HG out there, Master Grade out there, and a Robot Damashi figure out there. So maybe you can get one of those and track one down. And I have also personally reviewed the X-0 HG as well, so I'll leave a link in the description below for those who are interested as well. Anyway, thank you for watching the review. This was the review of the Hobby Magazine exclusive Gundam Converge Crossbone Gundam X-0. If you guys got any questions or requests, leave a comment below. I'm making this video simple because today is the release date of the Master Grade Gundam Curios and Gundam Base in Korea, so I wanted to go get that and start early with the build. Anyway, until then, see you guys next time.